like being in here when it gets really hot with a third person?
Yeah, but pack in about 17 more people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's really sweaty.
Very sweaty. Very sweaty.
That is
It's
awesome.
A little Greek and Serb sweat in
that
400
it's like
square feet.
It's like a hot pot of ethnic blending.
Yeah, but the only tragedy. Here's the only crappy thing about celebrating Christmas on January 7th. Because you get fired right up. Like, they drink that Aki like crazy.
Oh, really,
like oh, yeah. So you want to let loose and get going because it's a fun time. But if it's on a Wednesday,
right?
Who recognizes January 7th on a Wednesday? There's no days off there.
Right.
Right? So that's the only...
That's the one caveat, yeah. I hear you. Are you ready? Are you ready for Christmas?
I'm ready for Christmas. Actually, I'm a lie.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for Christmas.
I didn't think you were.
Yeah. I'm like 30%.
I'm like, you're
ready.
looking right into my eyes and you're lying right to my face. I'm like, this is weird. I don't know. Do I call him out on it?
Are you ready for Christmas?
Hell no.
Really?
I have a Christmas tradition, and I want everyone to know this, and I want them to all remember this.
Oh, great.
Earlier when we were talking as we were driving here, I'm a little bit of a weirdo when it comes to life and just in life, and I like to do things in certain motions, and I have traditions. I have the weirdest traditions.
I can't harp on you because it started me praising your tradition.
It's true.
Can I bring it up?
No.
Can I?
I'm going to give you my tradition. I'm going to give you my tradition. I have two traditions that you're going to hear about, and everyone's going to hear about.
Okay.
Christmas Day, there's a Starbucks. Actually, Starbucks starts to open now on Christmas Day.
Well,
I found this out about like 4 or 5 years ago. So every Christmas Day, I get up in the morning and I go and I get coffee for everybody. I go to the Glenmore Landing in Calgary. There's the Starbucks is open. At 9 o'clock, if you're not there, I'm telling you, you're waiting in line.
Really?
And it's huge. The line is quite large.
Holy shit. How many
I think
atheists do we have in this city?
Well, you know what? It's that, and there's like 4 or 5 locations now. This is a big trend. The second thing I do is I never buy my Christmas presents until Christmas Eve. However, there's a rule to it. I won't go unless I know what I'm going to buy. I'm not crazy enough to go in there saying, I'm just going to figure this out. I go in with a plan.
Okay.
But Christmas Eve, get the fastest job done, man. It's
So yeah, but hold on a second. So don't your nieces and nephews and your godkids, don't they worry like they're getting nothing from you? Like,
no, not at all.
You're putting these kids in a mad panic?
I think if you took them to the side and asked them, Nuno or Theo or uncle or godfather comes through amazingly. I do not cheap out on those kids.
I'm sure you come through, but you didn't think that maybe they get worried? That,
because it's not under the tree before.
Exactly.
No, they know me now. they know I'm a procrastinator when it comes to that. No. Don't They're worry. Actually more anticipating, like, who cares about Santa? Because he's going to get me the little nerd toy or the learning toy. I'm coming in strong with, like, jerseys, hats, paraphernalia, sign things.
See, I start out with great intentions every year. Yeah. I actually start early. I start early. It's like 3.5 weeks out.
Wow.
I go to the mall, pick up a couple things. I'm like, come on. The way I'm trending, I'll have this wrapped up by the 15th.
Beautiful.
Doesn't happen. No, I actually don't learn my lesson because I stop at that point.
I could have told you this was going to stop. And I don't even know what your traditions are. But that's podcast number 12. That's how we started. 1, 2 over the 10. 10 was the milestone that we created.
That's right.
And then now we're 2 over. How does that feel?
It feels
isn't it weird not having somebody
We don't
here?
have a third. It's awkward. This is man-to-man coverage.
I feel like we're an old couple. We have to hang out with each other again.
I know.
Like our kids have left. Like we're empty nesting again.
No, it's true. Yeah, Zach's gone. Jess is gone.
Yeah,
James we had on last week,
and then
which was a great episode. Great feedback.
Great feedback. A lot of people enjoyed it, and I wish you guys could have saw his haircut. He's traditionally, I never really got into it last week.
Yeah,
traditionally, James has the worst hair. Like, it's like he cuts his own hair, and
but he looked like he had great hair.
He looks that way, but it's not. It's weird. He must have been. Did you not hear what he said? He goes, "I'm really nervous about my hair." He knew where I was going to go with it, and I held back. When I first met James in grade 1 or whatever, I like literally. That's how long I've known the kid.
So he wasn't even in the school system yet.
He came to school until this day. I tell you, he was cutting his own hair. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And since then, I've been holding that joke over his head. And mind you, sometimes reality becomes real because there's been some moments where I do wonder if
Did you bully him?
No, never. Verbally, maybe.
Verbally. Well, that counts nowadays.
It does, apparently.
That's almost just as bad.
So with the Christmas season, we got our traditions down. The people now know what to expect. If you need to find me Christmas Eve, I'm in one of your local malls. I'm in and around. But what movie are you excited to watch that's going to be playing about 150 times over the next 3 days or next week as Christmas approaches? We have Home Alone.
Okay.
What else is there that usually plays?
Elf
has been playing a lot.
The Star
lately.
Wars count for me. You know I'm a Star Wars nerd.
God.
You know I'm a nerd.
Star Wars. Star Wars. You're right. You're Star Wars.
Thank you.
What else we got? There's that other one.
Sorry, I nerded out there. I'm sorry.
Which other? There's tons of them that play. Is
Oh,
there
there's
anyone you're
tons.
anticipating?
There's the
Grinch. The Grinch.
The Grinch is out there. For me, the Rudolph one
Yeah.
is the one that I got to watch every year. I don't know why, but you know what's funny?
What's that?
I haven't watched it this year, but I will. But I remember we picked up the DVDs, my wife and I, a couple years ago. After watching it, after like a while, you watch it when you're a kid, and you're like, it's so long. You know, you're off school. The mood's different. You're looking, you're like, this thing's like 37 minutes long, and it's actually a pretty shitty movie.
It's horrible, but I agree. It's kind of like a car wreck. You still got to watch it. But you know what's weird? With technology being so good now, why is it we're so mesmerized with claymation or whatever that is? I'm still mesmerized. Like, what is it that
I don't know.
That was made? It's not computers.
Maybe a great story.
I don't know.
Good plot.
Good plot.
Great. It's the Abominable Snowman. He ties it all in.
Yeah.
Which I think if I'm not mistaken, you were the lead in that.
I was the lead.
Weren't you the Abominable Snowman?
I was second lead. I was second lead. I was always doing the back parts.
Like I think you frosted your hair for that. You should do that for Halloween.
You know what's funny? I could see you staring at my chest hair.
You have a section of chest hair that actually Jeff, you might want to look through the window and you could probably see it. There's a section of his chest hair that actually looks like a capsized wave.
That's right.
It's really.
You know what? I haven't trimmed down. I haven't trimmed down this week. Christmas is right. I'm thinking of doing a nativity scene, like scraping out like a nativity or a flower of some kind.
I guarantee you can make a manger with your chest.
You think so?
Questions
asked.
I
definitely could, but you have to be a resound artist.
How many birds live in your stomach? How many?
Four. There's 4. It's like that episode of Family Guy where they were living in Peter's beard. Did you ever see that one?
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
It's the same thing. Yeah. I've had that for years. I had I had a lot of real estate. I was like the boardwalk of for birds. I had the back, I had the front, whatever you need.
Did you ever get in one of those scenarios when you started shaving down and you overshaved and then you fucked yourself over and you're like, oh my God, like there was. Did you have cut lines?
Dude, the worst is when we get ready to go to Greece or you go to Vegas or you go somewhere. So I shaved down the chest and then I'm not going to shave my legs. So it's the funny. I gotta admit, it must look so funny.
Right,
you're looking at me, hairy legs, shorts. And then just pure baldness on top. It makes no sense.
No, the legs. You know what actually makes a lot of sense? The legs is like shaving your lion's mane. You can do
I would never
everything
do
else,
that, but it just looks odd where I'm like super hairy on the leg and then bald on top. Like they're like, come on, man.
What's your explanation? What sport do you have to come up with? Really, look, I need to be aerodynamic, top hat.
Water polo. They're like, you must sit on the bench a lot because your body doesn't really look like a water polo.
And you know, it's so dangerous just being out in
It is dangerous. You know it is. You know it is. You know, I'm excited about today's show. I know we got a little off there, but today we are doing the first ever.
Oh, what a show.
First ever.
Do we have planned for you people?
We are excited. It's coming up. We're going to do a little banter before we get to it. But the first ever Golden Loofah Awards coming up in only a few minutes.
Oh my goodness.
The Golden Loofah given out.
We talked
to our favorite sports enthusiasts, to the personalities in sport, to everything.
Pop culture references.
Everything.
Real Locker Room Talk is recognizing all the great contributors that give us topics to talk about week after week. And we thought we'd award them. Not with a championship or with an MVP
or an Oscar.
Something that people can get
or
anywhere.
An Emmy.
No, you can get that anywhere.
Anywhere you want.
Okay? We're talking about a Golden Loofah Award.
The Golden Loofah.
Where else do you get the Golden Loofah?
I can guarantee you nowhere.
One place.
Right here.
Real Locker Room Talk.
You got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right before we get into it, because it's going to be a fun part of the segment, we're not going to do a topic. We're going to give away awards today. And then we'll get into our NFL picks, just give you a little heads up of what's to play. But
love it.
We have to talk right now, right here, about Tom Brady, the New England Patriots, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. What a game.
Yes.
Probably one of the most exciting games I've watched in the last 10 years.
I'll tell you what I loved.
But you know what? I'm just going to finish this one part. it ended exactly the way it always ends. And I'm so mad at myself. I fell for the joke again.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
He is an angel of the Lord. It is obvious.
Yes.
Mitch, you said it in podcasts before.
Yes.
He must have saved 100 children from a burning building.
He had to have.
He must have done more.
The more and more we watch him each and every week, he's getting older, but he's getting better.
And here's what else I love. We looked him up a little bit.
Yeah.
And we realized his name's Tom Brady Jr.
There's another one.
And you know what I love even more? He said, you know what? No. I know I'm not Junior. I'm taking Junior out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the new Tom Brady.
That's right.
Dad, you're Junior.
That's right. First ever time where the son makes the dad the junior.
Yeah, you're Junior.
You're out of here.
I'm Tom Brady.
I'm senior. You're junior. Take that, Dad. Merry Christmas, Dad.
And his dad's like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
For years, there was a theory. Actually, one of our locker room fans, Mitch Papandreou, okay, he thought that Tom Brady was indeed a cyborg.
I would imagine.
And I can, and that was probably the most plausible explanation. How could he do what he does? He's got to be beyond human. But no, I think after the game, you realize he's got to be an angel of the Lord. I think his real name is probably Gabriel. It's not really Tom Brady.
Remember when we checked it yesterday? We actually looked into it. We were
This
curious.
is how we found out Tom Brady Jr.
It got to the point where we were talking yesterday about it, and we're like, hey, we should talk about it real quick. And then we Googled him real quick just to make sure his middle name wasn't Gabriel or some sort of saint of some kind that we didn't know beforehand. Now, they say to be good, you got to be a little bit lucky. It's getting to the point where he's just as lucky as he is good, and the combination it's too much for me. I can't handle this anymore.
Well, I want to get back. What I was going to say before is that what I liked about the whole thing about the game, the scenario first that they're going in, they're 1-2 now. Like this was a very meaningful game. I mean, this really painted the picture for potential home field advantage all the way to the AFC Championship game. So you got these top two teams.
Right.
A game that really means something with some good stars and game breakers, and it lives up to the expectation.
Absolutely.
And I was one of the guys that thought that the Steelers were a very much overrated team the way their record was. They're in a really their division's not as hard as it was in years past. Let's be honest.
True.
Although the Ravens are coming along, now, which that could be a surprise. However. It just seemed superficial, and you looked and said at one point you're like, how's this team 10-2? How for what they had to do? But I got to tell you, they're gaining in momentum. They played great. They got a lot of game breakers in there, but the whole thing was great, and it came down to the wire. I got to talk about Gronkowski for a second.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit,
buddy! The guy's
if this guy's not the best tight end that's ever stepped on the field, please, if someone disagrees, try to argue it to me.
Take it to the discussion board, but there's no way you can't argue it. I don't like to agree with you, but there's no disagreeing here. You cannot. It was basically the last 2 minutes of the game was Brady and Gronkowski against Pittsburgh,
right?
And then it was basically Pittsburgh against themselves, like. If we're going to call out a couple of podcasts ago, it was the CFL final, and we gave a hard time to our local team for throwing an interception in the end zone, play before. Same thing with Ben. Ben, you've won a Super Bowl. Actually, you've won a couple, buddy. What are you doing? Like, go for the win, man. I get it. You got to go end zone. You got to go. You can't be. And you know what? Wasn't Seattle. Like, I'll bet you Russell Wilson was like, See, not so easy, is it, everyone? See that?
Yeah,
sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Just right, just throw it right down the middle.
Yeah.
Just tight in the end zone. Not so easy.
And I said it earlier. Were you like when I saw the interception? I literally, I guarantee you, I wish I had a picture of my face going. I knew it. Like, of course that happened.
Yeah. Why are we worried? Why?
So crazy,
it's the New England Patriots. Why are we worried? Unless it's the New York Giants in the Super Bowl, just nothing to worry about.
If somehow the Giants make the playoffs, then we have a lot to think about and figure out how that happened. That's Apparently, it's mathematically impossible, but nothing's impossible.
Yeah, no, that would just make Eli the Antichrist because if Brady's an angel, of the Lord,
he must be the Antichrist. If we're saying that Tom Brady's the angel of football and all that stuff, the supernatural force, then he has to be.
Well, I thought it was a great game. Going back to that drive with New England, though, it was funny because it was almost like a schoolyard. They were down, and Brady and Gronk basically pulled everyone in the huddle and said, you know what? I was nice enough to distribute the ball and get everyone involved, and we did the feel-good play, but all you shut the fuck up, get in line, you do what you're told. Me and Gronk, we got this in the end zone. Exactly. Okay? End the story? We got this?
Yeah.
And then single coverage? How about the man-to-man for the 2-point conversion?
Oh, I guarantee you that
they
guy's
basically
like,
got
timeout.
you.
He wanted to call timeout.
They basically, it was like they got you. The guy was 5'6".
They wish they had me.
The guy covering Gronk was 5'6". Mitch, can you just go wide and take Gronk?
Let me ask you this. At that moment, why doesn't that guy cheat and just literally go and clip his knee? Like, not to be a cheater and not to be gross, and I don't like unfair play, but at that moment, don't you just pretend to have a heart attack and fall to the ground? Something, get the referee to call a timeout. Something. Like, you got to do something. Like, punch him in the face, start a fight, like, try to get kicked out.
Actually, all jokes aside, you play for pass interference.
Oh, 100%.
Right? And then you got to go back and say, guys, do you see what you did here?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you see? Like, we're double covering Amendola?
This is what I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. Like, we're mere guys that do a podcast and fans of the game, and we're seeing it. How are the coaches not seeing this? Each and every week, there's something goes on. And I guarantee you somebody's screning at a TV going, what is going on? Like, I know there's a lot going on, but, man. I mean, it's
That's
crazy.
why the game was great. The next play, the Steelers, one play, the guy runs it down 65 yards. You're like, oh,
well, at this moment, you're like, hey, well, it's at least a tie. But again, I go back to it. Are you really that surprised?
No.
You're not. No.
God, I'd say God bless you, Tom Brady, but
God
you have already been blessed.
Beyond, man. Beyond. Like, everyone's had a piece. Everyone has touched him. Everyone. Yeah. So the next thing I wanted to bring up, there's a little controversy going on.
Interesting.
So we do our podcast,
and we do it great,
and I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. And
I think so.
There's a lot of obviously people that do podcasts, and one of the biggest ones that does sports stuff is a team called Barstool.
Okay.
These guys, I listen to them. They're fantastic, funny, informative, all the above.
They got a good thing.
They got a great thing going, and they have a tagline. And you've probably heard it. Maybe you didn't know where it came from,
right.
And if you didn't know, you know now. Is they have this thing called Saturdays for the Boys. And it's continued this huge trend, and a lot of people love it and everything. And just this week, the NFL decided to steal that moniker and go, Sunday is for the boys. Well, Barstool found out. And me and Dimitri want to basically team up and say, hey, Barstool, we got your back, man. We got your back. Because bottom line is this. NFL, you can't just be running around taking people's shit. You can't run around and take people's stuff.
No,
so Barstool, you need 2 extra guys in your tag team fight. You got 2 extra guys backing you up against the biggest juggernaut around.
And you know what, Barstool? We'll take down Romo and Joe Buck for you.
Oh, absolutely.
You need not worry.
We'll take those mofos out for free.
So ready.
Those mofos are ready. On the bill. Like, we got that. Don't
First
worry.
of all, I think that's shitty of the NFL to do that. Because how many millions of dollars goes into marketing and promotions? They got to take a tagline from like, really, Sundays for the boys?
Yeah.
You know, can't you just come up with something else?
It comes
you already
down
got Carrie Underwood doing your Sunday night promo.
You know what it comes down to? It's called personality. Yeah. Barstool has it, NFL doesn't. That's it. That's unbelievable.
I think it's unbelievable. And you know why this hits home, Mitch?
Why?
And for all the listeners out there, this is something that freakishly has been going on since we started this podcast.
Yeah.
And randomly, we'll go and do a bit in a segment. And by the way, everyone, yes, we are our own creative. We don't steal bits, we create bits.
We create bits, yeah. Absolutely.
And we hear our material out
It happens.
there.
I mean, there's a lot of smart people out there, and I don't think anyone's stealing. But that one, this particular thing that we're talking about, the Barstool, Sunday for the boys, that is, if you're into sports and you know anything, that is a blatant steal. Well, and because that's not cool. That's like a comic stealing another comic's jokes. That's not cool.
They had didn't Bo Levi Mitchell do a joke about that?
But you're allowed to. That's the whole idea. You're supposed to scream it out. You're supposed to say it. They want you to do it. They're promoting it, right? Like,
so the NFL just got is it Goodell?
Buddy, they put it on shirts and everything. These guys.
Son of a gun.
He wasn't happy with his $48 million a year. He wasn't happy he got a plane and they're probably paying his family's health care. They have to go. Marketing came up and we got nothing. Oh, yeah? Well, just the other day I heard this wicked one. Why don't you guys take this? $48 million. What a commissioner.
What a commissioner.
What a commissioner.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Not liking it.
So, couple small things. We won't stay too long because we got to get into the award ceremony. We are pumped. We have the red carpet all out, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy went on social media the other day. He found out that Carolina Panthers want to sell the team. So he basically went to social media and became an investment banker and said, hey, I want to buy them. Who's in? And one of the names that came up, Colin Kaepernick, and you had the best. You came up with the best one. That was amazing what you said.
Yeah, the guy is basically trying to buy himself a quarterback job.
That's amazing.
Yeah. He's like, well, no one else is going to hire me. P. Diddy, I'll invest with you.
Do you think, would he take Cam out or become the backup? I think he'd at least become the backup. Is he that stupid to become the
I don't know.
Is he kind of like, he's almost like, oh my God, I'm losing it now. So he's going to be like Jerry Jones, but he wishes he was younger and actually play and own it and commit. Is he going to be the GM?
I bet you he gets in there and he's like, hey, Newts, come on, baby. You look tired. You look stressed.
It's so wicked.
There's a lot going on. Let me sit in for you. Let me play a game for
That's
you.
amazing.
Okay? We're rolling in. We're going to make the wild card. We might even have the division. Life's good.
Give me this.
Just let me have one.
Let me have a piece.
He's going to play the game of his life, that sneaky son of a bitch. Okay?
Yeah.
And then Newton's out. He's going to buy Newton out.
He's going to, that's the play.
That's the play.
And how much money is this mofo got to say he's going to become an owner all of a sudden?
You know what, man? What does he need? He's probably going to get a small stake.
And you guys all think I'm crazy that these guys don't make enough money. He
Man.
hasn't played. Anyways. Final thing I want to talk about. It's a big thing. It was kind of neat. At first I thought it was a little cheesy, but I thought it was pretty cool. Kobe Bryant doesn't get one jersey retired. 2 jerseys retired. 2.
This guy's a legend, man.
2, man. And you know what? For years, we've been actually talking him up quite a bit. We're Kobe likers. I don't know lovers, but we're likers.
I don't know if people know this, but they named a beef after him.
True.
And I don't think it was the other way around.
No, that's very true.
I think they named
2
the beef
jerseys
after him.
Now let me ask you really quickly, and then we're off to the award ceremonies. We got to get dolled up, dressed up, and ready to go here.
Wardrobe change.
Wardrobe change. But in all honesty, have you heard of any other sport doing this, A? And B, is that basically the mic drop of all sports? Like,
no and yes.
Is that all?
Come on, you know what's even better? It's not like they retired 2 jerseys for him. This is one of the most amazing things ever. But it's beyond that, Mitch.
Yeah.
Because everyone that's talking about it, whether it be in television, sports analysts, or even Kobe Bryant himself, he's now referencing, he's like, yeah, number 8 Kobe was like this. Yeah. Number 24 Kobe was like this.
Yeah, he's talking to himself in the third person.
Yeah, with 2 Kobes.
That's right.
He's his own holy trinity, Mitch.
That's fair.
He's his own holy trinity.
Never thought of that.
The 8, the 24, and the Kobe Bryant.
This show has become very religious. We got Tom Brady. We have Kobe Bryant. This is getting a little crazy, man.
It's getting nuts.
It's Christmas next week.
I don't know what's happening. Our pets' heads are falling off.
That's amazing. I don't know. It's got to be the ultimate. Like, and basketball is an international sport where it's recognized and loved all around the world.
Oh, my goodness.
So, in all honesty, I would say that this is the ultimate mic drop. Like, who else is going to ever have 2 jerseys? And I'll be honest, I think what's cooler about it is he didn't do it on purpose. He kind of just said, I just want number 24 for whatever. Because when you ask him why, he doesn't have an answer. He just did it.
He's
like, I don't know, I just did it. Like, So it is kind of weird on one end. Like, why would you just change your jersey number?
Like, that's going to mess up our poll questions. Who is better, 8 Kobe or 24
Kobe?
No,
that's actually a question a lot of people have been asking.
That's crazy, guys. It was Kobe like, the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't a different guy.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's an illegitimate question.
What if he had a twin brother and no one knew about it?
Kobe.
What if maybe that's what this is all about?
No, I'm telling you, this guy is his own holy trinity. I've never seen this before.
This is crazy.
The 8, the 24, and the Kobe Bryant.
I'm pretty sure what you're saying is blasphemy, so I'm not going to sit next to you
anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Like you had the ticket to heaven, Mitch. Come on.
Me?
Come on, yeah.
I'm an angel. Buddy, if you look at my back, the hair
a dark
actually
angel.
looks...
A dark angel.
The hair makes an angel wing.
Mitch, let me explain something to you.
Sure.
Your face is something that people put on drawings to scare kids.
No, that's not true.
It is. Yes, it is.
You know that's not true. I'm a pretty boy, and you know that.
I can't even. No, there's no way.
Wait a minute. Who do you think's better looking, you or me?
I am way better looking.
You think you're better looking than me?
Yes, I do.
You can't actually think that.
Mitch, you look like you've stuck your head.
You truly think you're better looking
You
than
look
me.
like you've stuck your head outside of a car driving 140.
The next thing you're going to tell me... The next thing you're going to tell me...
this weird take-back angry look. You look like a shogun.
The next thing you're going to tell me is you think you have a better personality than me, too. Or you think you're funnier than me.
I have better hair than you. I have a better personality than you.
Let me guess. You're taller than me, too.
That's a real.
I just wanted to see how far this was going to go.
Yeah, don't push it.
I just wanted to see how far we were going to go.
You got a lot of other things going for me. Or going for you, actually. I didn't mean to say that, but I think
Jeff is loving this show.
I think I like that better. Thank you. And the golden loofah goes too. No, Mitch, you're a nice guy.
All right, let's get to it. I am excited. So a couple of weeks ago, we said, we got to do something kind of a year-end show, but we were like, you know what? Everyone's going to be doing something
Everyone
like that.
does the same year-end show.
Let's do something a little fun, a little exciting. And then we're like, award shows. Who doesn't love an award show? Like, I watch the Country Music Awards, and I don't even like country music. But they're giving out awards, and everyone seems so happy and excited.
It seems important.
And you kind of want to see that controversy. Like, one day in country music, I would like to see, like, one cowboy get up and fight another cowboy because he thought his song was better than the other guy.
But in a real cowboy fight.
Yeah, of course.
Like cowboy rules.
Yeah, cowboy rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what those
I don't know what that... Well, it probably involved, like, maybe a pen. Like a pen. Like a hog pen, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 10 pieces and draw that. They kill each other. Yeah,
they would have to kill in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, exactly. They have that finishing moves and everything.
The award was gonna go to
exactly. So what we did is we came up with these different scenarios for different sports, and then a couple of different ones, and we're excited. So this is the first ever.
The annual.
Introductory. Exactly. This time next year, we're going to do it again. We'll probably have more to pick from. We've only been doing this for about 2.5 months, 3 months.
Yep.
So, first ever Golden Loofah Award ceremony starts now.
Can we get like a... do you think we got like a good music
Just
bite?
put our music back on. Sure. Let's go ahead like that.
Let it run.
Welcome to the Golden Loofahs.
Golden.
International.
Loofah.
So wicked. All right.
Sorry, you know what you know what it reminded me of?
Step Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. It was on yesterday. Prestige, worldwide, marketing, investors, maybe you.
Here we go. The first ever Golden Loofah Award. We are going to start with hockey. NHL usually gets a little bit of the back seat. It's going to be coming to the front seat sooner than later once the NFL comes up.
It's going to call shotgun here.
And here we go. The nominees for the NHL Player of the Year are Patrick Kane, Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid.
And the winner is...
Ladies and gentlemen... I don't believe it. Sidney Crosby.
Huge. Wow.
Big.
Wow. Back-to-back Stanley
Unfortunately,
Cups.
Sidney couldn't be here to accept his award. However, he did send us his regards and said, this is probably bigger and better than anything he's ever won in his entire life.
And that you can... That's a direct quote.
Direct.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, just Google it. Did Sidney Crosby say that? All right, Mitch, moving on to the NFL Player of the Year.
This one's big. I'm excited.
This one is big. And the nominees are... Oh, and this is a special one because there's 4.
And that's the other thing. We don't discriminate against 3. We go for 4.
We'll go for whatever we want.
We'll go 16 next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't care.
Yeah, exactly. An orgy of nominees, if you will.
An orgy of... Yes.
Russell Wilson, Antonio Brown, Carson Wentz, and Tom Brady.
And the winner is?
I don't believe it. It's Tom Brady.
Oh, what a big surprise. Tommy B wins another championship, another loofah. Like, this has got to be his first loofah. Congratulations, Tom. Also, Tom couldn't be here today.
Yes, Tom couldn't be here.
He's traveling to Buffalo this week, or
That's right.
to New England. Bottom line, they're playing each other, so he's not going to be here.
Yes, of course. But
So
what he did say is, too bad I could not accept the award. This would have been great to clean myself after the shellacking that I will lay on the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a direct quote as well.
That was a text he gave me.
That's a text.
Yeah,
that
was a text.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't discriminate. We are also going to be giving out the baseball award. The MLB Player of the Year nominees are Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Jose Altuve. And the winner is... I don't believe this. Jose Altuve has taken it over the two Giants.
Now,
That is big.
Mitch, this one hits a little home for you.
It's big. A guy that, I mean, I'm slightly taller than Altuve, but I know how he feels against these two Giants. He's winning it. And again, Altuve wrote, ¿Cómo estás? Well, I can't read the rest. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's...
But he's thankful for the award, it looks like.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, we should... I don't speak Spanish either.
No, I'd let you read this, but I don't know what it
Should
says.
we learn? Should that be a 2018 goal?
I think that's like goal of ours.
Maybe
for
2018 goal. Okay. Moving on, again, to major sports. You've probably already guessed it.
This is big.
NBA Player of the Year. And the nominees are LeBron James, which is French for the Bron James.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. Steph Curry and the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, this is big. And the winner is...
Oh, wow. Wow. The Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That is big! Way to go!
I just want you to know that bias may be a factor in some of the decision making.
It was definitely a factor in this one.
Here, but I just want to read a statement from Giannis. It's in Greek.
It's in. Please.
Yes. And ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Άντε και γαμίσου. Yeah, and that was a direct which
Tine Louffa. I think it says PS.
Yeah, PS. Tine Louffa. Μήπως είναι... Για τα αρχίδια μου. So there's a translation which I believe says, "Thank you for this prestigious award. I am very grateful. Thank you, fans."
Thank you, fans. Yeah, that's exactly how I...
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
So, great. Okay.
You're up next.
Oh, yes. Okay. The next one. Soccer Player of the Year. Now, the finalists were Ronaldo, Messi, and that's it, because really, who cares about anybody else?
I didn't even realize there was other soccer players.
There isn't. They're just fillers in all FIFA EA Sports games.
This came up last week. Who won it?
And who won it? Last week, the Golden Loofah. The first Golden Loofah goes to the same guy who won the Golden Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo, the 2017 winner.
That is going to start some discussions, friends. Controversy.
And you know, we're biased in some aspects, but not all, because we both picked Messi.
We did.
But Ronaldo, he deservingly here. I'm going to go ahead here, Mitch, and the next category, we're going to the fight game.
Oh,
we're going to
we love that.
We're going right to the fight game. And the MMA Fighter of the Year finalists were Conor McGregor, Georges St. Pierre,
bonjour,
and Demetrius Johnson.
Hey.
And the winner goes to the Golden Loofah.
Oh, this is an easy one.
This is a clear choice. Demetrius Johnson.
What?
Yes.
Whoa! That's the one people are going to be talking about tomorrow.
They're going to be talking, and you know what? I don't know if people know this, but Mitch, actually, your real name is Dimitri.
That's right.
Just like my name is Dimitri.
Triple D.
So maybe there was a little bias here too. I don't know, but he's on the pound for pound list.
Maybe there was.
But all we know is that in this locker room, Dimitris are winners.
In podcast 4, we wanna step back for one quick second and take a moment to recognize a person that unfortunately Oh, podcast too? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry. Yeah, I was like twinkling. It was like
we lost a great person. We talked about her a little bit, and we're very sad to see, but we wanted to acknowledge her hard work and dedication to helping all men and women on boring nights at home. You'll be sorely missed, and we know, and we are literally giving out our first memorial loofah out to the illustrious August Ames.
Yes. And this was tough because, as you know, I wanted her for my starting goaltender.
Absolutely.
All jokes aside, but, August at the young age of 23 had already done 230 feature films. And, unfortunately, we lost her this year.
Yeah, that's and the way it was is sad. It's too bad. Ladies and gentlemen, now we get to the sports that you guys are all caring about and the ones you really want to know about.
Formalities out of the way.
We got the ones that you guys wanted to hear out of the way. Now it's the ones we want to talk about. The real locker room chats.
Absolutely.
Best sports movie. And the nominees are Major League, Moneyball, and Karate Kid. And the winner is... No brainer. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Boo, Major League. Congratulations to Charlie Sheen and the guys.
I was worried. I was worried because this is a movie that is dear to our hearts here in the locker room. So, wow.
So we keep going. Best team sport. And the nominees are the New England Patriots of last year's Super Bowl, the Team Russia Olympic team, and the Toronto FC. And the winner is, in a landslide, because you need to do this as a team. Team Russia in the scandal.
Makes sense.
You can't get kicked out of an Olympics by yourself. Nope. You need the whole team to get kicked out of the Olympics.
This is exemplary.
This is your gold medal. Your golden loofah, Team Russia. Congratulations.
Well deserving, because you're right. Every single person had to participate. Not a team, the nation.
The nation had to be a part of that.
Great. I didn't see the people in the stands deflating balls in New England.
No,
they just left it up to one guy.
One guy.
Again, how much work is Brady supposed to do?
Yeah.
How much
He's got to do everything by himself.
Come on. Can't get a guy to deflate a ball for him. Best individual sport. And the nominees are Dustin Johnson.
Stop right there. He's got to win.
Floyd Money Mayweather.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's big.
And Matt Fraser.
Yeah, CrossFit, yeah.
Who you cheering for, Mitch?
How do you know I put those three names together on this?
Oh, yeah, Matt Fraser. Oh, Floyd. Oh, yeah, Mayweather, yeah. That was a little much.
Sorry.
Is that... Wow. I'm looking down now. I'm not looking at your chest. And the winner, the Golden Loofah, goes to none other than Floyd Money Mayweather.
Is there anything that this guy can't do?
And for people that don't understand, yes, not only is he undefeated in the boxing world, he also beat someone in the MMA world, and he also defeated the Big Show at WrestleMania.
That's true.
This guy is a cross-sport champion.
He is. You can't beat it.
And, making $400 million on one fight, it's not bad.
The next award that you're going to be announcing is probably one of the most prestigious ones.
Oh, this is... Jeff, you're gonna want some attention here. Because this award are the unsung heroes of not just the locker room.
Behind the scenes.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of behind the scenes. This is for Best Producer.
Right.
And the nominees are... Jeff.
Alchemy Studios.
Nominee number 2 is Jeff.
Alchemy Studios.
And number 3, Harvey Weinstein.
Scumbag.
Alchemy Studios. And the winner is... Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow. This is...
How did...
The winner is Zach. The winner is Zach, everybody.
Way to go, Zach. First time Loufah winner. That is big.
Jeff, you shouldn't have taught him. Wow, the apprentice has surpassed the master.
This
he wasn't
is
even
crazy.
nominated, and Zach won.
This is crazy. The Commissioner of the Year award. This goes out to all the fantasy and all commissioners across. They don't get enough recognition.
No, they don't.
$48 million a year, that's not enough.
Nope.
Golden Loofah, that'll put you over the top.
Absolutely.
And the nominees are Gary Bettman, Jimmy Tsakalakis, Jerry Jones, and Roger Goodell. Because I couldn't decide which one to put on.
Fair.
And the winner is, in a landslide, Jerry Jones and Roger Goodell.
Huge. Great.
Well
great work that they do.
Well done, guys.
Now, we got a really, really good one here. This is the Golden Loofah Locker Room Fan of the Year.
And we're not biased.
We're not biased.
No.
Both in the men and women's division.
Absolutely.
In the men's division.
You do the man, I'll do the woman.
That's pretty typical. Thank you. I'll take that 10 out of 10 times a week. Or do we do them all at the same time?
I'm not saying no.
The Golden Loofah for male fan of the year goes to G Money.
Congratulations, G Money.
Congratulations, G Money. That goes for all the retweets. You're retweeting everything, sharing everything, growing the RLRT brand.
Absolutely. And the winner of the Women's Golden Loofah Award is somebody that from day one, she has been a great fan of ours, and we want to say thank you to Chelsea Gamble. Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you, Chelsea.
You've been a great fan, and you've been retweeting our stuff all the time as well.
All the time.
Thank you very, very much for that. And finally, we're all done here. I can't believe the time has passed so quickly to get all these awards out. I mean, it's just crazy.
Well, this is a year of what a year of preparation does.
A year of preparation. This is what happens. It does. The special loofah awareness goes out to two things that we are constantly always aware of, and we want to make better. And we're hoping by this time next year, they don't even matter anymore. We're hoping that they're completely gone. And that is, A, the gout.
Fuck you, gout.
Fuck you, gout. If you've only seen what you've done to my buddy Dimitri here, you can seriously fuck yourself, Gout. Yeah. We can't wait to stop you. And this time next year, you're going to be just a figment of our imagination. You didn't even exist, Gout.
Because my knee is almost back to 100%. Almost.
Whatever that means. And the second thing that we're going to make aware, or we're making it aware right now, but it's going to be done because next year, everyone talks about Daniel LaRusso. Daniel LaRusso,
the Karate Kid.
Johnny, we're going to get you some justice. Justice for Johnny.
Absolutely.
You will get your justice because at Real Locker Room Talk, we will not let this issue go. You got kicked in the face. It was illegal. We will change the movie. We will change history.
Absolutely. You should get the Dancing in the Stars gig, not Daniel LaRusso.
Daniel.
Machio. More like Ralph Bicchio. I'm upset. I'm fired up.
I know. I don't like it when you get that vein gets. Yeah, I see it. It's getting up.
I got that V thing on the top of my. I'm mad.
You got upset. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the Golden Loofah Awards. We are excited and proud to have given them out this year. Wait in the mail. The guys were excited, like we said. Sydney calling us, Tom. It was a big thing, and we're appreciative of the fact that they accepted these awards on great years and great careers so far.
Absolutely.
Thanks for giving us something to talk about.
Yeah, thank you very much, and you're welcome. And we will be shipping your golden loofahs out to you, obviously to the addresses that you provided for us.
Yeah, and don't call the FBI; they're just loofahs.
Yeah, and just you don't need to phone a cop or anything.
Nothing. It's just a loofah.
The photo that goes with it. I mean, and just let it go.
Yeah, we're showing our appreciation.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are exactly. All right, we're off to the NFL picks because after this week, after Analytics James last week was. Wow. I haven't seen anything like this. Dude, unbelievable. The guy was 11 for 11 after the morning. He literally left you, he banged you up pretty good. So meaning that the series is now tied again. Going 2 weeks in, we have 2 more weeks, and we are tied again, which is exciting.
See, and that's what's bullshit too, Mitch. Is like you get everyone that comes on the show, they get to pick on your behalf.
Listen, man, it's because they're my friends. So I'm trying to be a gentleman. And I'm saying you're coming to the show, you're doing me a favor, you're doing you a favor. I'm trying to get them involved in it. Not like you because you're rude and you're ignorant. You didn't even offer your position. Zach even said, "Thanks, Mitch, for offering me to come in." James, thanks, Mitch.
Getting Zach on the show
Mitch, for being
was
the best.
my idea, and you fucking
all
know
of them,
it.
All of them kept saying, Mitch, you're the greatest. Thank you so much. You're so good looking. You're way better looking than you.
You're telling me that Zach's on the show because of you?
Zach said, ask him. He said it last week. Go back to the podcast and ask him what he said.
I brought up the idea to bring Zach on the show.
I'm telling you what he said.
And then when you brought him on the show, you turned your back.
I don't know why. I'm just telling you right now.
You turned your fucking back on him.
You can get all you mad. He acknowledged me last week and said, Mitch, thank you for bringing me on the show.
Oh my God. He made the Buffalo pick and then you started giving him shit here in the studio.
It was also my idea, Zach, to give you the award because you deserved it. You deserved it, Zach.
You are a two-face. No, actually, stick to one face because we don't need more of your faces.
I hate it when you get jealous.
I'm just saying, man. It's just you got this competitive edge. It shouldn't be tied. I should have a fucking tiebreaker.
The competitive edge is I'm smarter than you. That's the competitive edge.
You are not smarter than me.
Of course I'm smarter than you.
I will challenge you to a grade 12 provincial exam right now.
You know why? I'm smarter than you because I wouldn't write that exam.
Let's take
I'm not stupid to sit down and write an exam.
Let's take an exam.
I just won this conversation. You didn't even realize it.
What do you?
You didn't even realize it.
What do you mean? You just won?
Here, I'm going to prove to you how much smarter than I am. You know how?
Awesome.
I'm going to make the picks this week and watch how I obliviate.
Do you want to know how much of an idiot? No, you're not smarter. You're an idiot.
Destroy you.
And can I ask you something?
And don't you worry, I got something stored up for you. I got something for you.
Hold on, let me bring this up.
Go ahead.
Last week's podcast, and everyone heard it, and I didn't say anything to you on purpose because I want to call you out. Number one, you're not smarter than me because you can't even spell Tyrannosaurus.
Fair enough.
You know it. I know it.
I'll give you
Number
that
two, what's a buckus? What's a buckus?
I don't know.
Because you brought it up and you're like, yeah, let's do last week, and you're like, well, let's do the analytics old school with a buckus. Were you trying to say
an abacus?
You mean an abacus?
An abacus.
And are you talking about the things that you move over to do math? It's called a fucking abacus. And you're going to sit here and tell me you're smarter than me?
Oh, let me guess. Puma and Puma are two different things as well.
That's another one. I didn't want to bring it up to embarrass you, but your lack of understanding of the English language is absolutely horrifying.
That's fine. I heard you speak Greek 2 seconds ago. We're good. Let's just call it even right now.
That's hilarious.
Let's just keep it even here.
Did you ever wonder?
Let's not fight. It's Christmas. Let's not fight. There's no reason for it.
Do you ever wonder why they put Nick in the front and they stick you in the back making chicken wings?
Yeah, because I'm talented. I'm an artiste, if you will.
You can't even get poached eggs.
I'm a wings artiste.
Wings artiste.
All right. Wow. I got a question for you before we make our picks.
Oh, God. What?
Buffalo Bills haven't made the playoffs in 20 years. Do they make the playoffs? Pure and simple. I know we still got 2 more weeks, but what are you thinking? Do they do the Buffalo thing and just like...
No, they implode.
They implode.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think if we've learned anything, we have to go with our guts here.
Yeah.
We can't fight, we cannot go against the grain. Brady last week.
Just let it go.
We knew
it. Yeah, we did.
We knew it.
Why'd we challenge it?
Why do we challenge it?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So series is tied.
Series is tied.
3 weeks left.
I'm going to make my own picks. We'll alternate back and forth so you don't cry like a little bitch. And we'll get this going on, all right?
Are you going to pull out your abacus?
I'm going to pull out my abacus.
That sounds like a Jewish guy calling something that's like stupid. It's a abacus.
No. I hear it's a good joke. Honestly, it was a good joke. I don't think most people would understand that.
Okay, fair.
So this, we said it last week. I love the fact. Love it. Even though I think the NFL is a piece of shit for trying to steal slogans and ideas, I love the schedule this year. 23rd, 24th, and Christmas Day. Loving it. Oh,
why not?
Talk about spending time with the family. Okay. Saturday starts off Indianapolis versus the Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens.
So am I. Oh, dude. Minnesota at Green Bay.
I'm going to take the purple team.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll go with you on this one. Okay, now it's my turn because I put 2 in a row on you.
That's okay.
I feel horrible there.
Well,
okay.
No, it's because it's typical, right? It's habit.
But apparently somehow it's a strategic way of doing it.
Anyways, my God, how do you not
Miami
see the
at
angle?
KC. I will go with. I'm going to take KC.
I will also take KC.
Surprise. Is your middle name NFL? You just stealing my ideas? Okay. Los Angeles Rams at Tennessee.
I'm taking the Los Angeles Rams.
Yes.
Okay.
Typical. Okay. I'm going to go on this one. Cleveland at Chicago. Cue the music. Cue the music. Because this is the 5-star pick of the week. Cleveland wins their first game of the season. Thank you, Jeff.
Wow. See, Damn, I wish you didn't put 5-star on this because I wanted to pick Cleveland.
Of course you did.
I wanted to pick Cleveland, but you know what?
What?
Not anymore.
What?
I'm going against. I know I shouldn't do it. I know I shouldn't do it because the 5-star is good, but I'm going against your 5-star.
What?
Put me down for the other team.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if you were going to do something there. Detroit at Cincinnati.
This is a tough one. This is a really, really tough one. But I'm taking the Lions.
Yeah, obviously. Took so long. Los Angeles Chargers versus the New York Jets. You know what? Chargers lost that last one last week. I'm going to do my analysis, use my bucket. I don't care the one. You know what? I'm going to make it a little difficult on you. I like the Jets at home.
I, too, like the Jets at home.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
boy.
I do.
Atlanta at New Orleans.
Atlanta at New Orleans. I'm going to take the Falcons.
The Falcons.
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm taking New Orleans all day on this one. I love that one. Thank you. Thank you for the giveaway there. Buffalo at New England. And you know what? You know what? I'm going to go against it. I'm going to do it.
Don't do it.
I'm going to do it.
Don't, Mitch. Do it. Do it.
I'm taking Buffalo, man. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Holy smokes,
I'm going to do it. You know why? I'm not going to tell you why.
No, please. No, I think the world wants to know why right now.
I'll tell you after.
I'm definitely taking the New England Patriots, and thanks for evening up the New Orleans game.
Do you know why I'm taking Buffalo?
Why?
Because Buffalo needs it. New England already clinched a division. That's why.
No, okay, sure, Mitch. Yeah.
You didn't think of that, did you?
Come on. Yeah, okay.
Denver at Washington.
I'm going to take the Redskins.
All right, I'll take it with you. Tampa Bay at Carolina. Oh, Carolina. Oh, Carolina for sure. I'm taking Carolina.
Absolutely.
They're hot right now. I think that's one scary team.
Well, Newton's going to want to play well so Kaepernick doesn't take his job.
Yeah, no doubt, man. But I don't know. There's something about Carolina, man. Like, I don't know where they keep scoring points.
They've been doing it all year.
That's what I'm saying.
The team's been doing it all year, but no one's talking about them as much because the other teams in the division, the Falcons dropped. The Saints have been really dynamic, and they've just kind of always been there. But you want to know what the best move they did, I really believe? They got rid of Kelvin Benjamin. Remember when they traded him to Buffalo earlier this year?
Yeah, the trade, yeah.
And I'm telling you, they obviously knew something because everyone was like, well, they traded Benjamin. I mean, he's a top receiver. What does he do 2 weeks later after Buffalo? Hurts his knee again. I think they realized damaged goods.
Probably helps that he's 300 pounds.
You know,
like a wide receiver. I've never seen a wide receiver at 300
He's
pounds.
a big boy.
He's a large boy.
Yeah.
He's big. Jacksonville at San Francisco. Screw you, San Francisco, for wrecking my pools ticket this week. Oh, so mad.
That was the only game you lost?
Yeah.
Well, there was a game for me like that, too.
Yeah.
Jacksonville at San Francisco. I'm going to take the Jaguars. The clinched Jaguars.
I'm going to take them, too, because San Fran has now joined the other purple team and another team as teams I hate. Seattle at Dallas. This is my pick. Ooh. Seattle took a beating. Dallas is hot. Got to go with Dallas, man. They want the playoffs. I got to say
you're taking Dallas on that one. Yeah. Well, I am actually going to take the Seattle Seahawks.
Is this
What do you want it, Mitch? Do you want it?
I'm just
all right, Jeff. Cue the music. Yeah, that's right. I think what I'm going to do here is take the Seattle Seahawks as the money-making matchup.
Oh, you fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
No way.
You fell for it, and you'll see why in a second. New York Giants at Arizona. Your pick.
I'm taking the New York Giants.
Wow!
Yo, yeah, baby.
I'm actually with you.
Okay.
Here we go to Christmas Day. Like literally 2 decent, not great games, but you know what? Something to do with the family.
Sure.
If you don't play Monopoly, you can watch some NFL. Pittsburgh at Houston. I'm going to give you this one.
I'm taking the Steelers.
Steelers for you. Steelers for me.
Steelers for everybody.
Oakland at Eagles. And Jeff, cue the music. Because, along with a good friend of mine, he came up with this brilliant idea. Mitch, you have a 5-star. What about a 10-star? 10-star pick of the week! And guess what? It's like NWO. I'm taking the green team. I'm taking the Eagles.
You're not allowed to take the Eagles.
Oh, I just did it. I told you this is NWO.
You broke your rule.
I changed
You broke
everything.
the rules.
I'm breaking the rules to win this tournament. I'm going to break it all. Just like Johnny got kicked in the face,
See,
I'm doing it too.
That's my whole point with you. You did it to Zach, you did it to James, and now you're doing it with your
What
Eagles.
did I do now?
You cannot be trusted. You turn
What are
coat.
you talking about?
You turn your back on everything. You said you will never bet the Eagles. You only did it once for reasons we know.
Yeah.
But now you unveiled a 10-star.
And a 10-star.
You son of a bitch! I'm going back to the
Who
drawing board.
told me to do it.
I'm going back.
So who are you taking, by the way?
What's the game again?
Oakland.
Oh, the Eagles. Yeah, I'm taking. By the way, the Oakland-Dallas game is what ruined my pool's ticket.
No way.
Yeah, that was the only one we got wrong.
That's amazing.
Who told you to pick? Who told you to do the 10-star?
A little friend of ours, P to the Z. He calls me and he's like, dude, you got to do this. You got to do it. I'm like, that is the greatest idea I've ever heard in my entire life.
I
coached you, buddy. I didn't know if you were going to do one. So I was like, come on, why don't you just... I didn't know if you were going to do one. So it wouldn't have worked if you didn't do one.
I got to be honest.
Yeah.
My money-making matchups suck, right?
Yeah.
Like,
they're horrible.
But I mean, I play the spread. That's what I don't tell. No, I'm kidding.
That's so funny.
But the problem is, I'm like, maybe I won't make one this week. I'll do it. And then you coaxed me. I was going to take the Seahawks anyways.
You see what I did there? I did full WWE wrestling manager style. I coached you. God, I brought the referee over and somebody smashed over the head with the belt.
You are a snake in the grass, Mitch.
Love it.
You are so terrible.
Stop it, you. Stop it, you. Stop it.
Compliment.
You had me at hello.
Oh
Stop
my
it.
God.
Stop it.
10-star pick of the week.
10-star pick of the week.
Well, that can't be matched.
That can't. No.
A 10-star?
A 10-star? There is one thing that can match it, but I'm going to reveal that next week. I got another one for you. So that's it. This is this week's podcast. Christmas is around the corner. We want to wish everyone a safe and Merry Christmas and Feliz Navidad and Happy Holidays and whatever you celebrate, whatever you do. Congratulations on another great year, and we thank you literally from the bottom of our hearts. Me and Dimitri, we talked about it as we were driving here. We love doing this, and thank you for listening to us and letting us fool around and taking an hour of your day. We know how important time is to everyone, so thank you very much, and we wish you the best. Dimitri?
Yeah, no, I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, obviously a Happy New Year as well. Thanks to Jeff here at Alchemy Studios. I'm sure you're a lock for that award next year, Jeff.
Oh, guaranteed, yeah. There's no one that can take you down next year. It's yours.
There's just no way you could get... I voted for you. Someone else didn't, and I'm not going to say who.
I bought him a bottle of rye. He's fine. He's fine.
But no, it's been really great. Yeah, thank you everyone for listening. We have a lot of fun doing this. And it's just been really great, the support we receive, and you guys dedicating some time out of the week, obviously, to listen. And we want to continue to entertain you guys and duke it out. But until then, again, Merry Christmas and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and whatever it is you're celebrating.
All of the fun stuff.
May the force be with you. And until then, we're gonna hit the showers.
And we're gonna loofah it up
with our golden loofahs.
The golden loofahs. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Have a great night.
See you.
Fire, it's so catchy. It really
is. PZ calls me last Wednesday
10-star
after we did our podcast. Dude, I got Three things I want to say to you guys. Can you get Dimitri to laugh? Like, catch your little Joe Pesci laugh. You do this Joe Pesci laugh. I go, okay, I'll talk to Jeff and see how you get, right? And then I go, I forgot to ask him, but we'll get it one day. And then he says, he goes, I want you guys to do a segment. What's it worth or something? He came up with this idea, and it's not a bad idea. Like, what's a guy worth? So, like, Carson Wentz, what's he worth on